Today, I'm going to show you 2 ways to drive traffic to your blog or website. The traffic is targeted, it does not take long to start working, it's almost instant. The first traffic method produces shares and results like this. And the second has helped me get massive shares like what you can see here. I'm gonna walk you through both step by step in detail. My name is Kononenko, you might also know me as the Caffeinated blogger. And on this YouTube channel, I upload regular videos about getting traffic, blogging and making money online. Make sure to hit the subscribe button just below this video. Also tick the notification bell icon so that you get a real-time update as soon as I upload my next tutorial. All right, let's get into the detail. Viral Content B is a website that you have to use if you want to drive more traffic to your website or blog. It lets you get tons of social shares and social media traffic in minutes. And best of all, it's 100% free. For example, one of the users, Gerardo, received over 3,900 views in less than 24 hours, so his post went viral. And even though I haven't received those thousands of visitors from Viral Content B myself, but this service definitely helped me get share numbers similar to what you can see here. 513 shares on this post, 417 on this, 475 on this, and 321 on this. So let me show you in this video exactly how you can start using Viral Content B to increase your social shares and increase and drive traffic to your website. So how does Viral Content B actually work? Well, it all works based on credits. So to get more credits, what you need to do is share other people's content, and that will in turn give you credits. So you will have extra credits credited to your account for every post that you share from the other members on your social media profiles. You can then use those credits to add your own URLs and your own blog posts to be shared by others. In other words, the more posts from other people you share, the more posts of your own will get shared. Let me show you step by step exactly how this works. As you can see, we have 4 credits. So what we need to do now is we need to go back to the dashboard and we need to share a few posts in order to build up our credits to at least 10 so that we can add at least 1 more project. There are a lot of different categories of posts that you can filter by. I'm going to go to blogging because that is my niche. So I'm going to click on blogging tips. Now we need to go through the posts here and filter out which ones we don't want to share and which ones we want to share. I'm not interested in these first 2 posts, how to store your blog images and how to get Genesis framework. So I'm just gonna hit hide on both of them. Scrolling further down, I have found an article that fits within my niche and within the topics that I normally share on my social media networks. This one, how to write a good article for your blog each time with Text Optimizer. That sounds quite good, so I'm going to share it so that I can earn some credits. Let's do this. I'm going to hit share on Pinterest, this one here. Now Pinterest is asking me which of the boards I would like to pin this to. I'm going to share this onto my blogging tips and tools board into the blogging tips and tools section. So I'm gonna click save. Don't close the page yet. You actually will need the URL of this pin in the next step. So I'm going to click see it now so that I can get the URL of the pin on my board. Next, I'm going to go back to the window and you will see that there is a pop-up here saying share this item, earn 4 credits. So it's asking me for pin URL. That's exactly where I'm going to insert this pin URL. So going to paste that in and then I'm going to click submit. That's it, done. As you can see, it says you have earned 4 credits. You can spend your new credits on your new campaigns. So I will go ahead and I will share 1 more article, pause this video, and I will come back to the video once we've got enough credits to actually submit our next project. Okay, so I've just shared 1 more article. You can see it says I've earned 4 more credits. So now in total, I will have, as you will see, 12 credits. So we now have enough credits to submit 1 of our own articles to be shared by others. Let's say I want to get traffic to this article on my blog, caffeinatedblog.com, drive traffic blog. So what I will need to do is I will need to come back to Viral Content B and click the add project button. It will now give me an opportunity to add all of the information about this post, which I want other people to share so that I can start getting the traffic to this post from various other social media networks. The first thing that I'm being asked about is the URL of the page that you want to promote. So let's do this together. I'm going to copy this and paste this in here. Next, I will need to include a title for Twitter and a title for Facebook. So I'm going to type that out Okay, so I've typed up the same description for both Twitter and Facebook, and it says, learn how to drive more traffic to your blog fast. This works in any niche. Check out this post. Let's see what else we need to do. We now need to nominate the topics for this post. There are a ton of selections in virtually any niche. I'm going to choose the two that are most applicable for me, which is affiliate marketing and blogging tips. Next, I'm being asked to nominate project budget in terms of credits. So I can nominate as many credits as I've got on here for this project. I'm going to nominate 12 because I've only got 12 credits. The more credits you nominate towards this, the more traction you're likely to get. So I do recommend, when you guys are using this tool yourselves, to actually go and share a lot of content from Viral Content B. Don't go overboard, but 5 to 10 a day is fine, and then nominate as many credits as possible to get the maximum results from this method. So next, we need to nominate which social media networks we want to allow. So I want to allow Twitter and I want to allow Pinterest. I'm not really interested in LinkedIn, Tumblr, and Mix, but if you guys are, then you can by all means nominate those as well. Next, I'm being asked to attach images. I highly recommend that you do this because images on social media drive a lot more clicks, several times more clicks, so you definitely should nominate the images. So let's do this together. So first of all, let's attach the Twitter image. So I'm going to click attach image, and then I'm going to attach this image that I prepared earlier. You can create these images in canva.com. If you don't have a ready-made image, I recommend that it's a image in the size that Twitter actually likes and understands. The next thing you will need to do is, if you want to share it on Pinterest, that you will need to insert the image URL for Pinterest. Note that it actually needs to be a link to the image that is stored on your own website, not a link to an image on Pinterest. So I've got that prepared here as well. Let me just quickly copy and paste. This is the URL of the Pinterest image on my blog. Next, you will need to choose any other options that you want, LinkedIn, Tumblr, or Mix. You can also click retweet me if you want other people to retweet you so that you get more mentions on Twitter. Lastly, you will need to click I have read the quality guidelines and hit submit. That's it. As you can see, we now have 0 credits because we've just spent all of the credits on promoting our most recent blog post. Once your submission, called project, gets approved, your post will come up for other people. Everyone who is registered on this platform will start seeing this here on the front page, and other people will start sharing your content as well. I hope you understand how powerful this is, because this is effectively a share for share swap platform, and you can tap into other people, other bloggers with massive followings that will share your content, and you will start receiving all of that traffic to your content from the followings of other people on Pinterest, on Twitter, on various other social media networks. So please do not overlook this source. It's completely free. It can increase your social media following. It can get you more traffic, and it does not cost anything to use. You can start getting traffic virtually from day one, even if you have no website authority and no huge social media following. The second way to drive more traffic to your blog is by using medium.com, but in a very specific way. So let me show you exactly what the strategy is. So the method itself only takes 5 minutes, and you really should be doing this on every post because it does not take a long time at all. And what it will let you do is it will let you reuse your blog post to get even more traffic. So you don't need to create any additional content. You can simply take an existing blog post that you have already published and use it on Medium. That will let you tap into over 60 million monthly readers on medium.com and also improve your blog's SEO. So how do you actually do this? Well, all you need to do, and I will show you step by step in just a second, is import your blog post into Medium. Then after you have imported your blog post, over 60 million readers on Medium will be able to discover your blog post, and they will be able to start reading your blog post and clicking the links in it. It is not duplicate content. Medium actually uses what's called canonical URL. So even though you effectively import your blog content into Medium, this is not going to hurt your search engine optimization. Let me show you something. This is reference from medium.com help center, and it actually has an article about SEO and duplicate content. And it does say that When posting content to multiple platforms at the same time, such as your website and Medium, it is important to make sure a single source of that content is the ultimate authority. Now, Medium does that automatically. As you can see, Medium's publication and cross-posting pathways automatically add canonical links to protect your original content posted off-site. This means that Medium can only boost, not cannibalize, your SEO. So Medium use these canonical links to actually boost your SEO. The last thing I want to mention here is this. Bloggers can use this strong SEO to their benefit. By using Medium's official import tools, you can reap the benefits of high discoverability on Medium while still crediting all authority towards your own blog using Medium's canonical URL. So you can actually benefit and pass on the authority of Medium to your own blog by simply importing your blog posts. I hope that you can see how powerful this actually is. This is a technique that only takes a couple of minutes, up to 5 minutes per blog post, and let me show you step by step how to use it. I'm going to use my most recent blog post as an example. This is the most recent blog post that I've published a few days ago called 10 Pinterest Tips for Bloggers That Actually Work. The key phrase or the topic that I'm targeting is Pinterest tips for bloggers. That's what I want to get traffic based on from Google and search engines and so on. The first step is to create a medium.com account if you don't have one yet. You don't need to upgrade. You will see an option here to upgrade. You can simply do this with a free medium.com account. After you have signed up, the next thing you will need to do is click on your icon and then go to stories and then click import a story. After that, simply copy and paste the link to your latest blog post, the blog post that you want to promote, into this area here and click import. You might get an error message like this. I've gotten it a couple of times where it says import failed, so you simply need to click try again. As you can see, now it succeeded, and after I click see your story, I will be able to make final edits to the story just to make sure that the formatting is correct. So what you need to do is go through this and remove any spaces from time to time. Extra spaces creep in. So basically just go through and make sure that everything looks okay. I'm gonna pause the video. I'll come back once I formatted my story. Okay, now I have gone through. I've made sure that the content looks okay. You will need to apply some common sense and sort of make sure that everything here stacks up. For example, at the bottom here where it says related, that's a default thing from my theme. So I would simply put in a call to action into this latest part of the post. For example, here is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to add a heading that says get my free traffic and blogging course. Then I'm going to put a link to this opt-in page so that everyone can grab my free course if they like and if they read towards the end of this post. So I'm going to paste that in, and there you go. Now anyone who reads this article can opt into my email list. Likewise, I recommend that you put in additional links to various blog posts on your own website throughout the body of the medium.com article, perhaps link to opt-in pages, various other places where you would like to send the traffic to. After you have done that, you should go in and add a few final things to the Medium post before you submit it. So the first thing is tags. Tags are extremely important, and this is how content is actually discovered on Medium. So I recommend that you spend a lot of, well, just 30 seconds or 60 seconds, but of quality time thinking about those tags. Medium automatically picked up that my post is about Pinterest, so I'm going to leave that in. The other things that I will add is as soon as you start typing, Medium will start suggesting various tags to you. For example, if I start typing in blogging, B-L-O-G-G, you will see that it starts suggesting some tags for me. So it says blogger, there are 28K. Okay, if I put in blogging, it says blogging, there are 28K, and there is also 2.8K blogging tips. So they are popular tags. I'm going to include them, blogging tips as well. Then I'm going to add a tag about traffic, and I'm going to stop at these 4. You can include up to 5 tags, just make sure that they're extremely relevant to the title of your post. So here we go, I'm going to hit save. The other thing that I highly recommend that you do is to change the featured image of the post. The way to do this, Medium will load the images from your article here. However, that usually is not enough. As you can see, these default images are simply the images from a blog post. I want something that looks good and that grabs attention. So I'm going to include this featured image. I recommend that you create a similar image for all of your blog posts as well as Medium posts. The easiest way that I found to include it is to insert it into the body of the article like this, then choose this image and it will get inserted into the body of your post, and then simply go and choose change featured image once again and choose the image that you want. In this case, it's this one here. This is all that needed to be done. Now you can publish this post. Just go through it, make sure that everything looks okay, and when you're ready to publish, hit publish now. Now your story is published and you can share it to Twitter and Facebook, which I recommend you do. The more social signals you give it, the more you will be likely to get some traction on medium.com as well as on your social media channels. There you go. That's how simple and easy it was to import your blog post into medium.com and publish it. And like I said, guys, do not overlook this strategy. 60 million monthly readers on medium.com will be able to discover your blog post. You will start getting referral traffic from medium.com onto your blog virtually instantaneously, and you will also get some excellent SEO benefits for long-term growth of your organic traffic to your blog or to your website. Additionally, you will also start getting Medium followers over time, and the more followers on Medium you get, the more traction you will start getting on Medium. So it will grow like a massive snowball. After all, it makes perfect sense because you're simply repurposing the content that you already have, and it only takes a couple of minutes per blog post to have it imported into medium.com.